Well, I think if you want the future to be good, you must make it so. Take action to make it good, and it will be.
Did you know that Elon Musk, one of the greatest innovators of our time, follows 3 key principles that can transform your financial and business life? Today, you'll discover how to apply these same pieces of advice to achieve success and prosperity. If you've ever wondered how visionaries like Musk achieve extraordinary results in the midst of challenges and crises, this video is for you. What are Elon Musk's secrets that you can use to accelerate your financial and professional growth? And most importantly, how can you break the rules and get ahead to achieve success? Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of these valuable tips. Let's get right to the content. Break the status quo. Elon Musk is a perfect example of someone who doesn't conform to the status quo. From the beginning of his career, he has challenged conventions, breaking down barriers and redefining industries. When he founded Tesla, the electric car market was practically non-existent, and the traditional automotive industry believed that gasoline-powered cars would still dominate for decades. Musk, however, didn't accept this limited view of the future. He decided to create a revolution in the sector, even when many experts predicted his failure. As Musk always says,
I would say I'm motivated by curiosity more than anything, and just a desire to think about the future and not be sad.
Following this line of reasoning is always breaking the status quo. Musk led Tesla to become the world's most valuable electric car company, showing that by breaking the status quo, it's possible to redefine the rules of the game. He not only challenged the way cars were produced, but also the way people bought them, by eliminating intermediaries and betting on direct-to-consumer sales. This strategy, which many considered risky, proved to be a crucial competitive advantage, showing that innovating in the business model can be as important as innovating in the product. Another classic example of how Musk challenges the status quo is SpaceX. When he founded the company, the concept of a private company exploring space seemed like a distant dream, almost impossible. Governments were the only ones capable of funding such ventures. But Musk, once again, refused to accept this limitation. SpaceX revolutionized the space sector by introducing reusable rockets, drastically reducing launch costs and opening doors to a new era of space exploration. Today, SpaceX is a major partner of NASA, transporting supplies and even astronauts to the International Space Station. This principle of breaking with the status quo is applicable to anyone, regardless of the size of your business or goal. To achieve the extraordinary, you need to be willing to question what everyone accepts as truth. Successful investors, like Cathie Wood, have also followed this path. While most traditional funds ignored the disruptive potential of technology companies, Wood bet heavily on companies like Tesla and Nvidia, anticipating the innovations that would shape the future. Her courage to bet on the new, when others preferred the safety of the conventional, made ARK invest a benchmark in the market. In the world of investments, going with the flow is the way to average returns. Breaking with the status quo means identifying opportunities where others only see risks. Warren Buffett, for example, has always stood out for investing in times of crisis, when fear dominates the market and prices are falling. He goes against the grain, buying stocks when everyone is selling. This stance of challenging conventional wisdom is what separates investors who achieve extraordinary results from those who follow trends and settle for average returns. Imagine you're considering investing in a new technology that hasn't yet been widely adopted by the market. The risk is higher, but the rewards can also be enormous. Instead of following the crowd and investing only in established companies, you decide to bet on something innovative, like renewable energy or artificial intelligence. While the initial risk may be daunting, the potential return is much higher, as you will be investing before the market sees the true value. Start by questioning the norms of the industry you work in or the investments you make. Where is everyone going in the same direction? Is there an alternative path that few are considering? Don't be afraid to explore new ideas or strategies. Many of the greatest opportunities arise when you go against the tide. Have a clear vision of the future. Elon Musk didn't become one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world by following trends or making decisions based on short-term results. What really sets him apart is his ability to clearly visualize the future and chart a path to get there. He not only imagines what can be, but dedicates his life to turning that vision into reality, which inspires millions around the world. Since founding Tesla, Musk has always had a clear vision to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. This goal wasn't just a mission to create electric cars, but a revolution that he believed was necessary for the future of humanity. Even when Tesla was on the verge of bankruptcy, Musk kept his focus on the long term. He knew that the electric car market would grow, and that his company would be ready to capitalize on it when the world realized the importance of sustainability. At SpaceX, his vision is even bolder: to make humanity a multiplanetary species. This is the kind of goal that few dare to dream of, let alone pursue. Musk isn't just thinking about the next few years, but about the next generations. For him, the exploration and colonization of Mars is not just a personal ambition, but a necessity to ensure the survival of the human species. However, despite this bold vision for the future, many people remain skeptical and pessimistic about what's to come. Musk himself acknowledges this sentiment.
A lot of people are sad about the future, and that they're pessimistic, and I think this is just not great. I mean, we really want to wake up in the morning and look forward to the future. We want to be excited about what's going to happen, and life cannot simply be about sort of solving one miserable problem after another.
It's precisely this forward-looking mindset that sets Musk apart, allowing him to lead groundbreaking initiatives that inspire hope and excitement. His ability to think beyond the limits of the present and visualize a completely different future is what positions him as one of the most visionary leaders of our time. This long-term vision is crucial in any area, especially in the world of business and investments. A successful investor, like Cathie Wood, shares this ability to anticipate the innovations that will shape the future. While many traditional investors focus on short-term returns, Wood invests in disruptive technologies that, while volatile in the short term, have immense potential for growth in the long term. Her ability to see what's to come is what makes her bets on companies like Tesla and Bitcoin so profitable. Think of an investor who sees the potential of artificial intelligence, AI, and automation in the future of work. Instead of focusing on traditional stocks, he decides to invest in AI and robotics startups, anticipating that these companies will lead the next industrial revolution. Even if these investments don't show immediate returns, he has a clear vision that, in the future, these technologies will be essential and highly profitable. Develop a long-term vision for your investments or business. Don't be swayed by short-term fluctuations or passing market trends. Think about what fundamental changes may occur in your industry over the next 10 to 20 years and position yourself to benefit from those changes. Having a clear vision of the future will allow you to make decisions that ensure success and sustainable growth. Learn from failures and persist. One of the most powerful lessons that Elon Musk teaches us is about the importance of learning from failures and never giving up, even when the odds are against you. For Musk, failure is not the end, but part of the process of success. He believes that every failure offers a valuable opportunity for learning and improvement. Throughout his career, Musk has faced numerous monumental failures. When he founded SpaceX, for example, the first 3 launches of his Falcon 1 rockets failed. This not only put the future of the company at risk, but also his own reputation. SpaceX was on the verge of bankruptcy, and Musk invested the last of his financial resources in the 4th launch. Reflecting on his long career across multiple industries, Musk often highlights that mistakes are inevitable, saying,
I had a long career in multiple industries. If you list my sins, I sound like the worst person on earth. But if you put those against the things I've done right, it makes much more sense. So essentially, like the longer you do anything, the more mistakes that you will make cumulatively.
This perspective on failure demonstrates Musk's resilience and willingness to take risks, even when the stakes are high. If he had failed once more, everything would be lost. However, the 4th launch was a success, saving the company and paving the way for the future of commercial space travel. This experience, while challenging, was a lesson in persistence and resilience. Musk didn't give up, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. He was willing to learn from every mistake and adjust his strategy. This kind of mindset is what separates successful entrepreneurs and investors from those who give up at the first signs of difficulty. Another example of perseverance is Tesla. In its early years, the company faced great financial and operational difficulties. Many critics predicted Tesla's collapse, and Musk himself admitted that the chances of success were extremely low. However, instead of giving up, he doubled his efforts, working tirelessly to ensure the company's success. Today, Tesla is a global leader in the electric vehicle industry, a testament to the power of persistence and the ability to learn from mistakes. Steve Jobs also showed us the importance of persisting. After being fired from Apple, the company he founded, Jobs didn't give up. He founded Next and bought Pixar, and these experiences prepared him for his triumphant return to Apple. When he came back, he revolutionized the company with the launch of the iPod, iPhone, and iPad, transforming Apple into the giant we know today. Don't be afraid of failure. Embrace it as part of the learning process. When something doesn't go as planned, reflect on what can be adjusted and move forward. Persistence is essential to success, especially in times of difficulty. Adopt the mindset that every failure is a valuable lesson to be applied in your next attempts. Now that you know Elon Musk's 3 essential pieces of advice: break the status quo, have a clear vision of the future, and learn from failures, it's time to put them into practice. Each of these principles can be applied to your financial and business life, helping you achieve extraordinary results. Musk didn't reach the top by luck. He followed a consistent strategy of innovation, perseverance, and continuous learning, always aiming for the future. Which of Musk's pieces of advice do you find most challenging to apply in your life? And how can you start changing your approach starting today? If this video was helpful for you, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to receive more content that can transform your journey to success. Until the next video.